Hey family, welcome back to the channel. It's Ebony dropping by once again with another quick message. Welcome. Please don't hesitate to hit that like, share, and subscribe button as well as turn on your notification bell so that way you're notified whenever I release any new content. The Lord wants you to allow Him to transform you by the renewing of your mind. But you must be a willing participant in the renewing of your mind. Meaning, you must unlearn everything that you've been taught or that you learned in this world and be willing to allow the Lord to teach you His way by His law and His nature. The Lord wants you to stop consuming the things that you have been consuming mentally, spiritually, emotionally. Allow the Lord to fill your mind with peace, with joy, with love, with positivity. Things above and not beneath. Start focusing on the positive aspects of your life rather than the negative aspects of your life. See, there's two sides to every coin, and it's the same thing as far as everything that happens in our daily life. Our circumstances, our situation, the decisions and the choices that we make, the outcomes, our action. It's just everything. Just like the analogy, you could look at the cup as half empty or you could look at it as half full. You must decide if you're going to look at it from a negative aspect or a positive aspect, and that is everything in life. Because if you really want to, if you really want to know and you really look into it, there's two views, there's two perceptions of everything. Just like where there's positive, there must be negative. There's polar opposites to everything. Where there's positive, there's negative. Where there's dark, there's light. It's just vice versa. There's one thing here on this end, and there's something else over here. Which side are you going to look at? You're going to look at the negative aspect. You're going to look at the positive aspect. It's up to you. The choice and the decision is yours. And I learned that, throughout relationships that the Lord has put me in, and in circumstances He has allowed me to go through, or that He's placed me in. The Lord has placed me around some really great individuals, and no matter what these certain individuals have gone through, we can be polar opposites. I've noticed that I look at things one way, and then other individuals look at them a totally opposite way. But the way that they look at it, it makes perfect sense too. But it's based off their mindset, their perception is why they gather the outcomes that they come up with, and I have mine because I try to look at more of a positive aspect. Let's just say, for instance, you get a cold and you end up having to miss a couple of days of work, and let's just say hypothetically you lose this job. Okay, you could look at that in a negative way and say, oh my God, I lost this job. I don't know what I'm gonna do. You could start really getting into your mind and your thoughts and really look at it as a negative thing and start spiraling off of that. And then more negative comes to your mind as, oh, I don't know how I'm going to pay these bills. What is this going to do? I'm never going to find another job, and I won't find another job in time. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I don't know how I'm going to do that, and so on and so forth. Or you could look at it this way. The Lord has better for me, so He removed me from this situation. He made me part ways with this job because He knows that this job was treating me unfairly. The Lord was in rooms able to hear conversations that I was not able to hear, from my employer or the people that were surrounding me there at that location. So, the Lord had to remove those things out of my life so that way I can move forward and proceed along the journey and the path that He has for me. So this next job or maybe business that He has for me is going to be far greater and far more rewarding than anything I could have ever had or gone through or faced or experienced here at this place. You see what I'm saying? So it's up to you how you choose to look at things. And the Lord wants you to start looking at things from a positive aspect all the way around when it comes to every little situation in your life. The Lord wants you to focus on positive things. Start listening to, instead of watching Netflix all day, instead of watching Lifetime all day, instead of listening to these radio channels or, being on social media all day, pick up a book and read it. Educate yourself. Listen to a podcast. Listen to an audio book. Put on listen to a sermon. Attend a seminar. Listen to inspirational videos, motivational videos. Sit in silence and pray. Spend that time with the Lord. Spend that alone time with the Lord. Speak to the Lord and allow him to speak back. Listen to him, and so you can hear him speak back. So, and take heed to everything that he's telling you, he's showing you. The Lord speaks to us in many ways, and he speaks to some of us in different ways. The Lord may speak to you by way of understanding, giving you certain understanding and certain perception that others just don't get. He may audibly speak to you. You may hear him speak to you. He may show you certain things that allow you to see and understand how he speaks. Pray and give everything to the Lord. Surrender your life to the Lord. Surrender your mind, your body, your spirit, your mouth, your heart, your ears, your hearing, your belief, your life, your marriage, your spouse, your significant other, your job, your finances, your health. Surrender it all to the Lord, and you shall see improvement in all of the areas that you truly surrender to him. The Lord wants to renew your mind. He wants to transform you by the renewing of your mind, but you must be a willing participant. You must be willing to surrender and allow him to do so. So I pray that this word blesses someone and encourages someone, and I know without a shadow of a doubt that this word is going to reach the individuals that need to hear it here and now. No matter, you can listen to this a year from now. I know that it's going to be right on time for you. And I know that with a sure heart. So I pray that this word blesses you, encourages you. I love you. God loves you. God bless you. Talk to you soon.